It's time. Let's see how this is gonna go. Well, it doesn't matter who I choose, but... Oh, yeah! This is not gonna be good. No, as long as I don't hold back, we should be fine, I think.
Homura-chan, 抜け人の生活はどう? 辛くない?
Not too rough. It should be rough, but...
辛くない。といえば、嘘になるな。アスカこそ、どうなんだ? 忍びの道を行くことに迷いはないか?
Don't get me started about that.
迷いはないと思う。
You don't feel lost because you don't know where you're going!
そうだな。半蔵学院にいるうちは悩みなどないだろうさ。
Like, we just heard from the heavier route that there is an end goal. They know the true purpose of what it means to be on this path. They're meant to fight Yoma. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe Hanzo heard that particular fact. Furthermore, from what we just seen in this route, depending on what they might be asked to do from the government, it might go against their path. And basically, it just summarizes all to say, as long as they're in Hanzo Academy, there's nothing they need to worry about. Once they leave, that they're going to have problems, which is, I thought, the whole point of Rin's story was. Well, let me clarify. I thought Kiria would have made changes to make them go through stuff while they're here, but they haven't yet, at least in my opinion. Okay, but Homer's saying the same thing, so I think I'm safe. What do you mean? I mean, okay, but you realize you're speaking to somebody who is on the run right now. Like, you might be going through your own hardships, but that's no comparison. Explain.
私にだって迷うことはある。忍びとして生きることに迷いはなくても、抜け人という立場がそれを困難にさせる。
Yeah, like a massive, like a significant, many more problems than that. Yes.
なかなか自分の思うようにはいかないものだ。生きるということは。Homura-chan.
Like they're being hunted. I think that's a pretty different set of circumstances. What is wrong? Oh, flashback? Wait, when all of a sudden?
I gotta leave, okay?
John, we just started. Come on, man.
Listen, there's a lot to see in this life. Not wasting it here.
Alright, so this is the end of the episode, everybody. Please post your thoughts down in the comments below about this episode, and I will see you all next time. At least that's what I want to say. I do not like Hanzo being so involved. He's part of their problem. They can't grow because of him. Yeah, why are you here?
Hanzo?
Homura, 久しぶりじゃの.
Like, this is on the very serious side, if anybody out there is in a position where you're looking after the next generation, all right, let them spread their wings. Do not hover over them in every single thing in their life.
どうしたもこしたもあるか。わしが現れたということは当然寿司の出張サービスじゃ。
I did not think that text was finished when I pressed A, but all right. Okay.
なんだ、ここで食べるのか?
冬空の下で寿司パーティーもおつなものじゃ。
I mean, there's plenty with that, but sure.
なんですの？お？寿司パーティーか？
That's Katsuragi.
いやー、お寿司じゃないの。
The heck? Was that that should have been hard because that was the only person who
さ
could.
あ遠慮はいらんぞ。ホッキに石ガレイ、クロマグロ、サヨリに氷見の寒ブリ、取り立て新鮮なものばかりじゃ。
And see, this is what I'm talking about. As long as he's here, nobody can pull up, nobody can hunt the Crimson Squad down. There's no troubles or tribulations. He's a safety blanket.
こんなに立派な食べ物、久しぶり。
And yeah, they haven't eaten food like that in a while. Exactly. Hardships.
泣くほど喜んでもらえるとは光栄じゃ。あさあ、みんなじゃんじゃん食べてくれ。
Like, let me pose this. It would have been cool if Homura had spoken how she didn't even get to eat things like sushi. And then Asuka brings out the meal herself. That would have been a touching moment. Instead, this dude has to come in. I bet it is. When you've been on bean sprouts. Yeah, actually, I'm wondering if your strength has been nerfed because of that as
そ
well.
うじゃ。正門のところに荷物があるんじゃ。結構重いものじゃから一人では持てんかもしれん。ホムラ、手伝ってくれんかの。
You're trying to help a renegade out? Like, or have a private word?
ね、
Alright.
辛いじゃろ。
See, I don't. Why are you. No, this is not your role. Stay in your lane, old man.
抜け人の現実を思い知ったというところか。
Like at this point, I'm like, all right, if you want to do all this and you go take over the system, make sure they're safe, all right? Because you can do that. Apparently, you had that kind of power, that kind of presence. Whoa, I hadn't seen this background. And yeah, you don't have anybody to report to, but I mean, that's at your level. I'd say that's a welcome comfort for the until you can, really spread your wings. And isn't that the whole point, that you all can choose your jobs? You don't work for the government. I thought that was the point. That's a thing to consider. People who drop out will never get actual Shinobi job. Yeah, not to mention constant change of. Actually, I question that. Renegades would never get actual. I mean, it might be harder, but there's not people who want things off the book. See, I would need to see how it's actually done to make good comments. Highlights generally last a few moments before they compromise, depending on the location. Yeah, that makes sense. Former comrades will hunt you down and eventually, yeah, you'll be forced to fight. See, this is what I was hoping the route would be about. Like, their story, they have so many things that naturally should come and be an issue with them living that life. I would love to see an anime on that, but if you really want to do a Shinobi's work as a renegade, you'll have to stay in your hands. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah. Like that's pretty much what I was thinking, but I didn't think, yeah, you all would have to do that. That's not good. No honest work would need to get renegades, so. Yeah. So it's almost convincing you to go down that path. This should have been a plot right here, but we didn't really see it. Options are struggle from day to day or do horrible things for a huge payout. But maybe you just have to bite the bullet and set your morals aside in order to feel like you're... Maybe. Yeah, there's no honor in that kind of life. And you have more honor than Heavy Joe did. Exactly. Wait. I guess you could put it like that. I just thought it was more for your friends, honestly.
ほれ、こいつじゃ。
Is he giving that to them? £650. You should have got Yomi.
これぐらい軽々と持てぬた。これからの戦いを生き抜けんぞ。
We don't need you to... Nah, stay in...
これから命を狙われ続けるだろう。
Oh, I guess that's true. But
私に勝てぬようでは、この先生きていくことなどできん。
we already had Rin do that whole thing. We don't need Hanzo.
これからの戦い？とりあえず決まっているのは、新しいバイトを探すぐらいだ。
That's a sad statement. This is where I would say, you know, your goal now should be the system. But it's not as easy. They need money.
やれやれじゃのう。ホムラ、オロチは見たのじゃろ。
Yeah, why?
見ただけじゃない。オロチには散々な目に遭わされた。
Impress me, Hanzo. Oh, that's gonna be very hard for you to do.
Oh,
you're gonna tell them the true purpose? Which I shouldn't say. Oh, that's what I suspected he was gonna do.
ヨーマという化け物だと聞いたが。
ではヨーマとは何じゃ。
That's fair enough.
本来は忍び学校を卒業した者にしか話してはならんことじゃが。ま、抜け人ならば問題なかろう。
Which is another dumb thing, I think. You're getting people to prepare for one thing when their actual goal or actual purpose is something completely different. This system sucks.
忍び同士の戦いから生まれた海のような存在。それがヨーマじゃ。
All large-scale calamities suffered throughout the world today. Really? Wait. Still wait. Still living? Interesting. Wait, it's the heart, the soul. Wait, you mean like everybody has one in them? No, it's actually just one singular Yoma. Where is this? I haven't heard any disasters in this game. It's all been sunshine and rainbows. Well, no, it hasn't, but you know, no disasters like they're talking about. Disasters will mount and intensify over time, claiming countless victims every step of the way.
古のヨーマ真を倒すためには、奴を現代に引きずり出さねばならん。
Our time? Oh, okay.
古のヨーマ真を引きずり出し、奴をこの現代にて滅ぼす。それこそが忍びが現代に存在している本当の理由なのじゃ。
Then why haven't you done it? Like, you're supposed to be the greatest one. And you explain. I want answers. That's the opposite.
忍びを育成しているのも、善人と悪人の戦いも、
Right?
全ては古のヨーマを倒し、この世界を厄災から救うため。
Okay. All right. The game might address my concerns. Let's see. Because right now, I'm thinking the same as Homer. And normally, if I'm doing that, that means I'm going along the writers. The writers got me where they want me. All right. So if that's the case, surprise me.
その通り。そして最前線でヨーマと戦う忍び集団を神楽と呼ぶ。
I thought you were gonna say something different, but you just said yes. So that is the case. So the reason everything doesn't make sense is because they need a lot of people to perish. Well, Shinobis in particular, I think. So that you can make a large enough barrier like the one for Orochi, but only to bring out and fight Shin. Okay. All right. I can see that. The only thing is that I would think they have those animes. I can't tell if this is a me thing or, let me just explain. Animes like Death Note or Code Geass, where they're really intelligent characters and they can put something together from just a couple of clues. Or even in anime where you just have, that smart guy. Right now, I'm trying to see because I feel like if I was at this school, I would have noticed there are problems in the system, and that figuring out what the true purpose of the system is, or rather realizing that everything in the system doesn't make sense, would be part of the test. Well, it doesn't make sense for it to be part of the test, but that's a typical plot. Things didn't make sense, and for a whole game it didn't make sense. So I don't think it was the writer's intention all the time, but coming up with a reason like this, okay. I mean, maybe it was the writer's intention that the system was supposed to, it had a true purpose, because Orochi did appear for that reason. Maybe I'm drawing. Let me continue.
神楽の称号を得るには善人も悪人も関係ない。無論抜け人であっても構わない。必要なのは最強の強さのみ。
Nah, see, actually, yeah, no, I take it back, because this mentality is basically what Homer had at the beginning of the first game. Power is the most important thing. We're looping back to that, and Kagura represents that. Is the ultimate power, essentially.
Homura, Kaguraを目指せ。
I mean, that's great and all, but in order to do that, well, actually, Kagura is not the strongest. It's just a title. It's a rank. So I suppose Homer could still, because I was thinking she has to beat, Hanzo, but she doesn't have to. She just needs to become much stronger. And Hanzo's the one who tells her. But that fits. It can be a way of changing the system by getting rid of its one true purpose. If you don't need to have those battles anymore, then no need for the system. It feels weightless. All right, game. All right.
しかしホムラよ、神楽への道は波の険しさではないぞ。お前にたどり着けるかな。
And I'm assuming renegade status will be Wait, actually, yeah. Wait, wind that back. How the heck? It's a rank. Because I was thinking, okay, if you're that number one person, then they won't mind if you're a renegade or not. How the heck does a renegade become a Kagura? Explain that to me.
愚問だ。私も仲間たちに必ず神楽になってみせる。ほら、あら汁を持ってきたぞ。
Oh, the pot, right.
待て、ひばり、このあら汁。かなり熱いと見た。俺がフーフーしてやろう。
Didn't mean to skip, and you can see the eyes.
わーい、ありがとう、ヤギュッ
腹汁もいいけど、ホムラちゃん、さっきの続き。
And what's that?
続き？ほら、抜け人としての迷いがあるとかないとか。ああ、私ならもう大丈夫だ。アスカ、お前は迷い続けるがいい。
I'm still kind of thinking about. I didn't react too much to it, I guess, because I always had some sort of. There is a reason. I think that's what was stewing in me. There is still a reason for Shinobi to exist, like for good ones. There's a lot of problems that could be solved if you had, abilities like they did. It's not as if it needs to be disbanded once Shin was taken care of.
あ、ずるい。一人だけすっきりして。じっちゃんに何か言われたんでしょ。私にも教えてよ。
I wish he wasn't. I still say there were many other ways that they could have figured that out. In fact, I think it would have been very interesting if they figured it out if Homer's Criminal Squad figured it out on their own. They got the pieces throughout the story, and then they found their way forward. I feel like Hanzo being in 3/4 of the stories, being one of the ones who could end up being canon, I feel like it cheapens the other teams to feel like they're all going towards his tune. He's deciding in which direction that they go instead of they themselves. I feel like the characters would be a lot stronger if they're allowed to do that.
簡単には教えられない。アスカにも強くなってもらわないといけないからな。なんでそんなに上から目線かな。私だって毎日修行して強くなってるもん。
I believe it.
では、お互いの信念が揺らいでいないか戦って証明するとしよう。そうすれば、半蔵が私に教えてくれたことも理解できるはず。
If he did, then that'd be a terrible way, or that secret would have been leaked a long time ago.
望むところだよ。
But I get what you mean. He said something to boost your confidence or give you a way out. But that still doesn't help the money situation. But anyways, the classic fight. All right. Shoot. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Dang it, all the... What did I say? I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go all out. Nope, don't need that, but I'll take it. I shouldn't eat more than this. Let's do this. Okay, I can block. Okay, this has got to be one of my worst performances. The heck? There we go. Just a little bit more. I'm not getting an A though. I'm tempted to restart. But I won't. Alright! You transform? I should too. One last time. Oh shoot, I messed up. So this shouldn't hurt me, right? Yep. Huh. But you're actually using your skills in a very good way to avoid it. Oh no. What the heck? I know I said I'd go all out, but sheesh, I am really not doing good here. And I have invincibility. That's nice. Won't do anything, no. I remember. Oh, whoa! Huh? What just happened? Are you serious? You hit me? Alright. Alright. I can't believe it. This isn't supposed to happen. Oh no, that's why I was honestly worried about this fight. The others, they didn't really get a chance to fight back, so I had forgotten how to guard and everything. I am tempted to redo that, but... No, it fits with what's being said.
ちゃんもね。だがお互いに迷うことがあるのも事実。それは受け入れねばならないということだ。
I thought the whole point of that scene was that you no longer had any doubts about where you're supposed to go.
そっか、そういうことか。それでも進むしかないもんね。
Explain to me if I'm missing something, everybody.
他でもない。自分で決めた道なんだから。ああ、そうだな。私たちの悩みは忍びとして強くなれば解決することだ。これからも互いの信じる道を突き進もう。やっぱり戦うと気持ちがすっきりしていいね。ありがとね、ホムラちゃん。
Right.
礼などいらん。私もすっきりしたからな。
That would be the plot you were referring to.
誰？これはつむじからの密書か。何？
How did you get a message?
どうしたの？
Was it a bird or something?
道元が本格的に動き出したらしい。道元？
Do you know who that is?
ああ、蛇女の出資者だ。道元は学園祭という名目で戦争を始めるつもりらしい。
What? But that... How? He has no control over... Well, he might have... He has control over that, but...
蛇女の生徒たちはその準備を本格的に始めたと書かれている。
Okay.
忍び同士の戦争。そうか。そしてあいつはヨーマンを。これはもう放っておくわけにはいかん。
No, seriously, how is this man allowed to do the exact same thing? No one... Well... Yeah, the school got destroyed.
ホムラちゃん、蛇女に乗り込むのね。
He's not the only investor, is he?
ああ、蛇女は私たちの大切な母校だからな。うん、気をつけてね。あ、また会おう、アスカ。
Yeah, you can go give me a C.
調子はいいみたいだな。
That's a B, not bad. But using Homura, that was not good.
修行の成果だな。新しい技だ。新しい技だ。
But the others weren't fights. It was just I got to stand back. So I'll chalk it up to that. Wait, did I get my new ability?
どれにするんだ？
Not that I really need it. I mean, what would I use? What would I use a level 3 move for when I can turn invincible and pull out my 7th sword? Like, nah, man. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it. But how many battles do we have left? How do I check that again? Here. 20 out of 25. So yeah, probably one more battle for everybody, and then we're done. You know, I had that same feeling that I was getting in moments in the first game. And I think it comes down to me feeling like the game doesn't know how to make main characters. Because the main characters should be the main characters, right? Like, sure, they have people who help them out, help them on their way, but not people who tell them. I mean, there's many ways to have a main character, and it's not that what just happened was bad. Actually, yeah, part of this might just be biased. I just don't like Hanzo. Part of it is, but then the other part is he really is in it too much, I feel. If the other characters could just, you know, make their own decisions, I think it would have meant a lot if they had discovered the true meaning on their own. Or heck, I mean, Ren's sitting right here. That could have been, maybe the game could have started their route with a flashback and Ren gave them one final piece of advice. A way out. And that's what they were working towards, and they just had no idea on how to get there. Because knowing it exists is one thing. They're still in the same position. It's like, okay, so they can work and try to get stronger, but they're still going to be hunted down. They still have the option of, you know, where do they get their money from? That option is literally at the peak, the end of the journey. But how do they carry out the journey in question? You know what I mean? Anywho, we only got one more team battle left. So with that being said, I'm going to take a break and I will catch you all in the next episode.